Our chief value in writing the book is that we hope students, after reading the book and after being guided through reading the book by a professor, would be equipped to read the Psalms, right? I mean, the Psalms are what this is all about. It's not about the textbook. So the book was very intentionally written to equip students to be able to enter imaginatively into the Psalms. We quote a poem by Billy Collins called Introduction to Poetry in the introduction, which says, you know, I want students to drop a mouse in a poem and watch the mouse probe its way out. I want them to water ski across the surface of the poem and wave at the author on the shore. I mean, those sort of great imaginative views is the Psalms are things we're supposed to enter, and we're supposed to enter them so that they might shape us. And so the deep cries of pain that the Psalms cry out to God when they say, you know, life shouldn't be like this, God. This is fundamentally wrong. We think that's a sort of expression that a lot of people need to have, that a lot of people are stuck in places where they think they need to pretend everything's all right when it's not all right. So that's just one example of the fact that we've written the book to equip students to enter the Psalms perceptively. We imagine this book in some ways coming alongside a professor so that a professor could use this book sort of like the flipped classroom is working, where, you know, in the flipped classroom people are uploading their lectures to YouTube and places so that students could watch them, so that you actually then spend more class time engaging in the work, and classroom lecture times then become more like lab times. The chapters are succinct and they introduce, we think, rather clearly the sort of stuff that professors might have done in a basic overview lecture. And so because we put that overview lecture material in the chapters, the idea would be for the professors to be very clear to read a chapter before coming to class, and then really to get to spend the entire class period entering into the types of Psalms that were introduced in that chapter, so that a sort of flipped classroom, it's a more engaged, it's more of a laboratory experience that we hope this book helps professors achieve.